Welcome back. Having some technical difficulties here. Thanks for joining me. I have a story that Teacher Julian read last week. Let's see. It's about a girl, Estela's swap. Remember that it's about a girl who wants to sell her music box to pay for dance lessons. There's her little music box. Who can tell me what happens when Estela tries to sell it? Do you remember what happened? Does she solve her problem? Is she going to be able to go to dance class? Let's find out. There's a sign right here. It says, every Sunday, swap meet at 2 p.m. Estela's Swap by Alexis O'Neill, illustrated by Enrique O. Sanchez. Estela's Swap. Papa's truck bounced through the swap meet parking lot early one Sunday morning in March. Suddenly, a strong Santa Ana wind blew a curtain of sand leaves against the window, and she hugged her music box. Her brother Javier tugged her braids. "We might have to anchor Estela so she doesn't blow away in the wind," he said. This was the first time Papa had let Estela sell something at the swap meet. She wanted to earn $10 for folk dancing lessons. She had been saving all year. All year she was saving up her money, and she needed $10 more. "Come," Papa said. "Let's set up." Well, look, he brought a little table. From the truck, they pulled out toys and clothes and furniture. They lifted out pots and pans and car parts and arranged them in their space. They had this space right in front of their truck to put all their things to sell. Papa brought anything the neighbors wanted him to sell. "Here, Estela," said Papa, "you can put your music box right here on this desk." "But what if somebody wants to buy the desk?" Papa laughed. "Well, then we will sell the desk." "Bargain with them," Javier said. Bargain? What does that mean? Bargain. They want to make a deal, huh? You can go back and forth until you make an agreement. Tell them if they don't buy the desk, then they can have this music box for free. "I will not, Javier," Estela said. "I will get my price. You wait and see." So brother said that you can leave it on the desk, and if they buy the desk, they could get the music box for free. But Estela said, "No way, I will not." She really wants to have that money for her dance lessons, huh? "Let's look around," Papa said. "Javier, mind our space while Estela and I step away." Estela picked up her music box. "Wait, don't take that," Javier talked about her. "Someone may want to buy it while you're gone." Estela pretended not to hear him. She wanted to sell her music box all by herself. Swap meet was a little city of tarps and tents and tables. Music blared from several stalls. The aisles buzzed with customers. Delicious smells of hot dogs and chili and popcorn filled the air. Have you ever been to a swap meet? It's like a little outdoor market. You can go and buy things and sell things too. Never know what you will find. Papa stopped at one stall, and he pointed to a hubcap. What's a hubcap? Do you see it? There it is. Where do you think it goes? It goes on the car. Yeah, you're right. A hubcap goes on the wheel of the car. How much? He asked the man. $9, the man replied. I'll give you 4, Papa said. Sorry, the man answered. Papa turned away. He was trying to get a bargain, huh? Estela tugged on his shirt. But Papa, we need a hubcap, just like that one. Oh, don't worry, Papa said, as he pretended to leave. All of a sudden, the man said, I'll sell it to you for $7. $6, Papa said. The man agreed. They made a deal. See how it's done? Papa asked as they walked back to their space. As the seller, you name a price that's a little bit more than what you want. That way, you have room to bargain. Now it's time for you to try. Estela sat her music box on top of the desk. People walked by without stopping. She opened the cover, and the cheerful song began to play. Across the way, a flower seller clapped her hands. Bueno, she called. A festive tent covered her stall, filled with flowers and clay pots. Bouquets of tissue papers, flowers hung from cords between the tent posts. It was very festive, kind of like a party. She had the flowers and all the things hanging from her tent. Very festive. Maybe the flower seller is in the mood to buy something, Estela thought. She picked up her music box and walked to the woman's stall. To pass the time, the flower seller was sewing the hem, a beautiful full skirt with colorful ribbons at the bottom. Estela imagined how much fun it would be to dance in a skirt just like that. She would twirl around the stage and swirl her skirt just like the ocean waves. Remember, she's thinking about dancing, huh? Would you like to see my music box? Estela asked the flower seller. The woman's eyes sparkled. I love this tune, she said. It reminds me of when I was a little girl. Well, I'm selling my music box today, Estela explained. I need to earn $10 for dancing lessons. Estela tried to keep her foot still, but the song tickled its way all the way down to her toes. The flower seller smiled. I see you already know some steps. Then she began to hum as she sewed along the hem of the skirt. She's listening to the music box. When Estela returned to her side of the table, she made sure everyone could hear the music box as they walked by. A customer pointed past in front of Estela. How much? He asked. $12, Estela said. She felt proud that she had left some room to bargain. $12. She felt. The man laughed and plunked down the music box, and then he walked out of sight. Do you think he'll be back, Papa? Estela asked. I think he finds your price too high, Papa replied. The woman stopped next. Beautiful music, she said. Would you like to make an offer? Estela asked hopefully. $2, the woman said. Only $2? For a moment, Estela was speechless. And then she said, I was asking 12, but for you, I'll sell it to you for 10. The woman smiled, but she walked away. She was learning how to bargain, huh? How is it going? Javier asked. Oh, Javier, Stella said. I was so sure someone would buy my music box right away. Maybe you shouldn't have brought it. More than one thing to sell, he said. Then you'll have some more chances to earn $10. If you brought more things, huh? Then you'd have. Without warning, a strong wind ripped through the swap meet, catching everyone by surprise. Tarps tore loose, whipping and snapping. The tents turned topsy-turvy. Oh my goodness, everything went everywhere. Topsy-turvy. Dishes crashed and metal poles clanked to the ground. Estela reached for her music box to keep it from blowing away. Whoa, the wind came right through. My flowers, the woman across the way called. The flower seller's pots had smashed to the ground. Oh no. Her tissue paper flowers had flown away. She sat on the skirt she was sewing to keep it from flying away too. Estela ran to help. Without thinking, she put her music box on the woman's table. She pulled a tent pole upright so it wouldn't fall on the woman's head. And just then she heard it crash. Uh-oh. Estela spun around. Her music box, it was smothered by pieces of broken flower pots. Oh no, it's probably broken. No one will buy it now. Estela was afraid to look. Instead, she helped the flower seller. She straightened the tent. Then she went up and down the aisles, looking for the paper flowers that had blown away. When Estela returned, the flower seller was smiling. She held out the music box. Estela looked away. When she saw the bottom cover, the woman opened the box. The sound of the music floated out. It still sings, the woman said. Her music was all right. She could paint over the scratches. She could still sell it. Estelle held her music box tightly and danced for joy. Then she noticed almost everything was gone from the flower seller's stall. What will you sell now? She said. The woman shook her head. Well, today nothing, but maybe next Sunday flowers. I have a whole week to make some more. How can she sell all that work in just 1 week? All that work to sell flowers. Suddenly she knew what to do, even if it meant she wouldn't earn any money. Please, Signora, said Estela, I want to give you this. And Estela held out her music box. Now you can listen to the music while you make flowers. The flower seller hesitated, but then she said, Gracias, little one. Estela walked back across the table to where Papa and Javier were. They were waiting. Secretly, she opened the flower cellar. She hoped she would call her back and return the music box, but she didn't. Estela tried to put the music box out of her mind as she thought about what she could bring to the swap meet next time. Buyers liked low prices. Maybe she could sell some of her old games, or maybe her stuffed animals. When she got home, she would look in her room for other things buyers might want. She'd also have to ask Papa, too, if she could come back and sell things next week. She still needs that money for her dance class, huh? But she gave the music box to the women. Later in the day, now it was closing time. Papa suddenly yelled out, Estela, your friend is here. Estela turned around. There was the flower seller. She handed Estela a bag. Goodbye for now, little one, the flower seller said, and she hurried off. Estela pulled the skirt out of the bag and put it over her clothes. She twirled around and around, picturing herself dancing with, "May I come back with you next week, Papa?" thinking of the money she still needed to earn for her dance class. "Of course, Estela. It looks like you know how to swap," Papa said. "Yes," said Estela, "but I need to learn how to sell." She swapped. What does that mean, she swapped? Well, she got a skirt. And what did she give the flower seller? The music box. Yeah. And look at, there's Estela. The end. What do you think? Is she at music class? Do you think she earned enough money to go? Oh, look at that. I wonder what they're going to sell next week at the swap meet. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.